Jonathan Grimes.
Hobbs. Dan Hobbs, as you are to everybody else.
We're playing Call of Duty Black Ops
2.
Yeah, are you excited?
I am a little bit excited, yeah. I haven't played much of this game. It should be interesting.
Let's play. Future goggles. So how much have you played so far, Jonathan?
I've played a little bit of the campaign. I'm running around, you know. I played a lot of it back in like the 1980s. I haven't played much in the future yet. I think it's going to start building momentum and get going. But
Lovely.
from what I've played, it's been very, very good.
It's good. What do you want to play first? Multiplayer, campaign, zombies.
We got some campaign.
Campaign.
Is where it all started.
Let's try a mission. Ooh. Let's get some future going. Okay, so one thing they have changed in Black Ops 2 is you can customize your loadouts for single player. Shotguns, light machine guns, all the things. Very much like the multiplayer menus.
Yeah.
Camos. Oh wow, I have lots of sights.
Yeah.
I have lots of sights. Let's try this one.
I think if I hurried to play the game, I'd probably skip past this, what I shouldn't have done. But going back, it's a lot more issues, a lot more personal to the player now.
Yeah, you can change it up and you can play the single player how you want to play it, really. You can, I suppose you can really go full in with a shotgun or a light machine gun, or even go snipe your way through most of the game. Let's play.
That's how it started.
Oh man, this is spoilers. This is spoilers.
Menendez wants payback, even if it takes decades.
I don't mind.
Menendez, back then, was a big fish in a small pond. Made his cake.
One thing I have noticed that it's now very gory. There's some parts I thought, ooh, that's a bit.
Oh yeah, it gives you an option to turn off or on gory gameplay, gory scenes at the start of the game.
Yeah, why would you want to do that? You want the full experience.
It's pretty brutal. The face animations are really improved. They are using the same engine they used for Call of Duty 2 still, but they have changed it up so much that you can't really tell. But faces always help get you in a little bit more. You know what I mean? Get you a little bit more invested. They look like people. Skip this.
Yeah.
But it does look really good.
Oh, look at that. Menendez got a whole private fucking army hidden out there.
Cubans. Elite rank.
Have you done this mission yet?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
How many followers does Cortes
Pretty
have
impressed.
right
I
now?
noticed it's a little bit like
What,
the
a billion
first mission
people?
from Modern Warfare 2,
Try 2 billion.
when you're in the
You'll never
mountain,
believe
you're
the leaders
climbing
of
up
terrorists.
to the Russian base,
They think
and
Menendez
you've
is their
got picks
savior.
and stuff, and now it's like that huge transition.
They've got a
It's
hell of a disappointment.
maybe, I don't
That's all I
know,
can say.
when Modern Warfare 2 is supposed to have his modern,
Time to go see what
like,
Menendez has got hidden down there.
it's now 15 years later or so, there's just like the changeover. Now you've got these magical gloves, you'll see in a minute.
Yeah, I do want some Spider-Man gloves. They're pretty cool.
Yeah. I died at this bit when I was playing on my own. I didn't get what I was doing, and I was like, ah,
It's alright.
crunch.
Let's swing this guy. Yeah, I think the first time I did this, I went straight into the wall and landed quite hard on the floor.
So far, so good.
It's like it is in like I said, like it is in Modern Warfare 2. It's very much a set piece to show you, to like show off how the game looks.
Yeah.
And like all the all lovely environments and things.
One more time.
Apart from that, there's no real use for any of this mechanic whatsoever, because you're never going to use it again. But it's just to go, look, you're not shooting all the time. You're just shooting some of the time. Sometimes using Spider-Man gloves to climb a cliff.
It's the same thing in Modern Warfare 2. There's a bit you think you're gonna slip down the mountain, and then soap saves you.
It's all very Michael Bay. It's all very dramatic action
So
film.
everyone has Price. Sorry.
Price.
I love Price.
Everyone
He's my
loves
hero.
Price.
No seas idiota. Do not underestimate Raul Menendez.
Who do we have here? We have Salazar and
His followers sure did.
Crosby.
What does Cortes do you mean exactly?
and I believe we're going to go flying.
It was another really cool bit, I think. It's just like, yeah, America.
Pretty much, yeah.
It isn't. Crosby, you're up.
It's like because it's near future and not just modern anymore. It gives it a bit more of an edge. It's something different, isn't it? Something we haven't played before. I think if it was just another modern game, then it would be a bit not necessarily boring, but be less inclined to play it. You know, I did quite like the whole Soviet Union versus the USA bit in the first Black Ops, but I think slightly more Future's pretty good.
So there's those goddamn pesky Russians back again, causing mischief.
Oh yeah. Well, like, the bits you play back in the 1980s are all based around the secret CIA missions no one's really supposed to know about.
Yeah.
Like how the US interfered in Cuba and other American republics and South Africa and oh no, I strayed too far from the fright bluff. Not concentrating.
These noobs.
Oh, you underestimate how bad I am at Call of Duty multiplayer.
Yeah. See, this is why I'll be taking over for that.
Yeah. It's pretty terrible. So I deployed my shoe this time. I'm all right. We'll land. We'll run.
You good?
I'm
There's
good.
the age-old Call of Duty.
Crosby, you got the left
Follow me
side?
here.
Cover. Ready on your go.
So what's the setup, Johnny? Tell me about the setup. You've played a little bit of this. What's the...
Basically, you're going to go into this, you're going to infiltrate this place. You don't really know much about it. You're just, I think his name, some Russian Resman. Don't quote me on that. And then we've got these newcomers. It's a little bit Metal Geary. There's like invisible with suits and stuff, and you've got to use EMP grenades to bring them out. Essentially, you can see one now in front of you. It's going to go sneak.
Let's go. You can still see his gun though, so you can see floating guns in the air. Let's kill some dudes. To set up a little bit, what we're playing is Alex Mason. Is it Alex Mason? Where is he?
Probably.
We're playing as the son of the guy in the first game.
Yeah.
And you know, he's getting some revenge because some bad guy killed his dad. Fair, the story is nonsensical and you don't really need to know what's going on. All you need to know is you get to shoot people in the future.
Yeah.
To be honest, so
so I'm still split 50-50 between the sleeper cell Russian thing with the numbers and that. That annoyed me a little bit. I was like, doesn't really pull me in.
The numbers stuff does come back because you do play back as the character from the first Black Ops in the 80s, and the numbers stuff does make a return, but it's not the driving force behind the game anymore. It's more of a device used to show that this character's losing his mind. Because there are these quick-timey events in the game where you have to stop yourself from shooting people or doing something that Reznov would do because your split personality is Reznov.
We don't want that bastard
Yeah, I'm not too sure. I resisted, but I'm not sure if you fail the mission if you do that.
I resisted a couple of times, and then the third time I was mashing the button, and it tells me then I shot him, and then it just carries on.
Oh.
Which opens out these branching paths.
Yeah, because there's RPG kind of esque options now that you can change the path that you're going on. It's a little bit like The Walking Dead. It's like, you know, there's alternative outcomes.
Yeah. I'm not sure like how it all works, you know.
Yeah,
so
so
in
we
the
haven't
end,
finished the game yet.
Finished it.
I'm hoping what it will do is it will make it more of a second playthrough game. You know, you don't just do it to play veteran. You'll now do it because you want to do alternative endings and things like that.
Yeah. Let's cut this open. These access points you're seeing are the access points. One of the perks of the game. You can attach this in the loadout screen, and you can do. It basically allows you to do different awesome things within each level. If I didn't have this perk, this scene would not be happening.
Overheated.
It's good.
Cool.
Like just again, it's a little bit more variety in the single player, which they did start to lose in Modern Warfare 3. Again, which goes back to the branching paths thing. So when I shot the character without spoiling it, and it just carries on the mission, and then at the end it just goes, oh, interrogation failed.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming like once you get to the end, it will tot up all these things you've messed up on or succeeded on doing, and give you varying endings hopefully on the end of the game.
Something we haven't touched on is the other campaign missions, the one when you have 4 campaign missions to play an alternative game mode, isn't it?
Yeah, it's weird. It's like I've done a couple so far. It's like a hybrid RPS first-person shooter. I'm not quite sure how I feel about it.
I've only played one mission. I say I'm the amateur at that, but I didn't really. I felt a lot of the time I was just on the ground. I didn't really feel the effectiveness of controlling everybody else, like the walking metal dog thing.
I mean, the first time I played it, I have no idea what is going on here. This is what I'm going up in the sky, and it doesn't really explain things very well. There's no real good tutorial throughout most of this game.
Yeah.
I think it just assumes you've already played Call of Duty before, and it doesn't really explain you how to do this new gameplay stuff. But once you get the hang of it, it's all right. I'm not sure if it fits. You sort of jump between fighting on the ground as a squad of soldiers to going up as like a isometric tactical view. You can see the battlefield and jump in and out of various squads and stuff like that, and you get to command people to where to go. And it adds a bit of variety to the gameplay. It breaks up the missions.
Yeah.
EP that thing. It breaks up the missions a lot.
Or yourself.
Yeah.
I didn't really get the EMP grenades. I didn't realise I had them. I heard someone say, it's like, oh, you use an EMP grenade in the suits and stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, cool, but which one's the EMP grenade?
Yeah, you would have hoped it would. It's not. There we go. Now it's dead. You would hope that it would give you like, just a quick on-screen button prompt, in case you hadn't played Call of Duty before, to go.
Yeah. I've played a lot of Call of Duty, so I've been there since Modern Warfare.
Why is that turret not dying?
Because I think you need to disable it, then shoot it, or knife it, or something. It's a bit like a sentry gun, you used to be able to flash them.
See, I told you I was terrible at Call of Duty games, and yet I still buy them. Yeah, sensible consumer.
It's just, yeah.
As far as how the game feels, it still feels, it feels like cool, snipe it. Not really doing anything. It still feels, like Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Which, some people take that as a bad thing, some people take it as a positive.
I would say it's Call of Duty, don't get us wrong, that is what the franchise is. You can't moan at something for not being Call of Duty, if you're going to call it Call of Duty, you might as well make a different game. But at the same time, the new elements, there's enough in it to keep you going. I think it's got a whole campaign, there's zombies, multiplayer, and within multiplayer there's so many different sections that you don't have to be a hardcore online, whatever you want to call them, the opposite of a noob, I guess. You can still go in and you can do what you like.
The only real issue I have with most of this is how it looks. It's not entirely fantastic because it is such an old engine, but fingers crossed the new consoles next year. So hopefully they're saving their new tech to blow us away with the next game.
Probably the benefits of using an old engine though is that there's a slow decline. There's not many glitches anymore. It's like there's the occasional one, but it's not like some newer games where it's like
Assassin's Creed 3.
Yeah. I was
WWE 13.
There we go.
How do I open the door? Oh, someone else has got to open the door. So they master the loading screens all well by doing this sort of stuff, like you've got to sit around and wait for someone else to open the door. A little bit boring, but...
I'm quite impatient, I like to push through.
Yeah.
If I wanted cut screens and talking, I'd go play Metal Gear.
Dragon,
Everyone
this
loves
is
Metal Gear.
Harper.
Everyone's on up here.
Confirming Sci-Tech installation beneath the temple.
Right.
Requesting immediate cleanup and containment.
Take your time, Salazar. Here we go.
Be advised, we will lose comms as soon
So it's
as
a
we
nice,
take
like,
Transitions,
environment
yeah, from,
change.
like, historical, and now you've got this
Salazar,
like,
get it open.
future, really
Yeah.
high tech. What's
So
that?
another access point. So I'm using the access perk, get invisibility camouflage,
Oh.
which doesn't really help too much, but it's a you can
Enemies
flank a
out
few
the
people by doing
We
it.
need to get our
Yeah.
techs working on
Oh
analysis.
Jesus! I think they knew we were coming.
Oh yeah, now your suit is disabled.
Camouflage on.
Yep.
I'm assuming as soon as you suit a bloke, then they know where you are.
Yeah.
So it kind of defeats the object of camouflage.
So
But
you're not getting too much fire. Maybe it's because they're a bad shot, like many AIs are.
well, this is only on normal difficulty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like to play it through.
I think on that note, we'll jump into some multiplayer.
Yeah. Maybe you had the picture of the car. There was no cars.
It's the tiny little robots from the future. You know. We'll show you a bit of the campaign options. There's a few little bits I want to go through. Show you guys. They call the career log thing, career record. Sorry. These are the missions you've done. Gives you a nice score of how you got on in each mission. These are the strike force. Those are the top-down ones. You know, you can go up those against your friends.
Question is, 1 out of 10. I don't know.
That's one out. No, rank versus friends is 1 out of 1. So I'm the only person to play the campaign. I'm the only person to play the
That
campaign
makes
on my
sense
friends
now.
list. Yeah.
I was like, oh.
Challenges completed is you have challenges per level. Obviously, I've done a few of those like that.
Yeah.
You know, again, it's another layer to the campaign that makes you want to play it more.
Yeah.
I know that's kind of spoileries, but this is where you keep track of how your missions have turned out. So you've got obviously that, and one of there is interrogation insufficient. Incomplete search the compound. So I'm assuming you can succeed in those things, and the story would go
Yeah.
a different way. Maybe not the whole story. Maybe it's not like a branching, not like a heavy rain sort of thing. But you know, you might get a few endings and.
I'm hoping
my
what they've done
friends.
is they want you to do well at the missions, go back and get them so you've done all of them. As I said, what they would want would be to correct anything, like, say, you were really a soldier, you would want the interrogation to go successfully, and so maybe the outcome may be better, maybe it's more fulfilling.
Yeah, I think what I've heard about it is that if you fail at objectives, the game becomes harder. Which, you know,
It's a little bit backwards because now you failed because it was hard, and now you're gonna.
I don't
fail
think
some
it's
more.
maybe not fail because you've hard, like because you haven't done a certain thing a certain way. You have to make up for it. It's realistic, I suppose, as realistic as Call of Duty could be. All right, let's have a look at multiplayer. Let's go through this stuff. Elite is now free, which you still have to download it, but you get gun camos and calling cards. You know, it's a nice stat tracking thing, I suppose, if that's your thing.
Yeah.
If you look at the barracks, you can now edit your
Edit your
emblem and
emblems.
calling cards, clan tags when I get there. Challenges up the wazoo, as always. That's typical Call of Duty. League teams will come back to that. Combat record. Again, I haven't unlocked it, so I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's just your stats. Leaderboards up the wazoo again. You know, basic barracksy sort of stuff.
Yeah,
COD TV.
still-
You play some trailers. See what people have uploaded, most popular, what the Treyarch staff have picked, what's trending, what's recently uploaded, what your friends have uploaded,
Yeah.
and this is where you can go in and in your channel you can watch games you've played.
Yeah, I was reading.
See, look at all the defeats I've taken. I'm pretty bad.
It's meant to
pretty
be
bad.
now that with the the cinema bit is that you can be as lazy or you can be as technical as you want. If you just want, oh, that was a brilliant kill, there you go, just snip it, load it up, all your friends can watch it. But if you want to go and you can, I think, put a camera on the back of an RPG, so the camera will follow that RPG, and that's pretty cool. That's something to do.
They've put it in there because people will do that. Some people will do that. I think there is a way of live streaming your games as well in the that's the theatre in the league play, which is obviously I haven't jumped into this yet, but it's like StarCraft, where you start off at the bottom rank, and if you get good, it just jumps you up ranks till it puts you into a level where you can play well. And obviously it's all done in. I don't know what season 1 will entail, but
There's more possibilities, more playing.
Yeah, it's another layer they've put on there. This is obviously for the pro gamer circuit, but it's another layer that Treyarch have put on there to make it better for people. Let's have a look at score streaks. These are replacing the kill streaks. So instead of getting so many kills a life and then unlocking UAV, which is what I usually got because I'm terrible, or a nuke like you used to get in the past because you're pretty good.
Yeah. Only Modern Warfare 2 though, nothing else.
It's now done on points per map. I think is it per map or is it per life or per game?
I think it differs around depending on which game mode you're playing. From what I
suppose that makes
been
sense.
Playing, it's very good for maps. Like if you're going to play team deathmatch, you're going to have to rely on those kills. But if you're playing something like Search and Destroy or the equivalent of now and Domination, it allows people who want to play that game mode to go ahead, and they don't have to rely on their kills anymore to do well.
Yeah. Some good stuff. Hellstorm missiles, they're always fun. Stealth choppers. There's a lot here.
RSXD has made a reappearance.
What's that?
The RSXD has made a reappearance from I think it was Black Ops, the first one that came in.
Hunter Killer, little paper drones. That one is amazing. I've seen that. I'm never going to get that. I would pick it up. Looked it up on YouTube already, and it's thousands of these little tiny drones just come in and death.
Is there some sort of nuke end game?
I don't think that would end the game, but that's pretty much like everybody dies. It's dogs are in it again. There's a lot of stuff there to keep you going. If you want a death machine, personal handheld minigun, it's ridiculous, but it works. It's fun.
Yeah.
Create class is very different. This is my custom class. I'll show you this. All the custom classes work on. You have 10 points to use up, and you can put in like anything you want. So obviously everything takes up 1 point. So I can throw in a sniper rifle with that'll be a point. They already know these, and I'll show you how to. The sniper rifle is 1 point. I put an attachment on it if I had any for the sniper rifle. That'll be another point. A secondary gun is that's another point. Attached with that would be another point. Each perk is a point. And then you can build up the game you want to play with that as long as you want 10 points.
Yeah.
Which is, standard Call of Duty, but you can take it to the next level. You can take out a perk here,
and now you've got an extra point to spend
and
somewhere
now you've got
else.
an extra point to spend somewhere else. Or you can take out everything and just run around naked with a knife if you really want to. The thing where it adds in an extra layer is these wild cards at the bottom.
Yeah.
You have 3 to choose one. They also take up a point, but you can choose to take 2 lots of the same perk. So you have a second level 1 perk, a second level 2 perk, a second level 3 perk. That is, I think that you get like a third attachment on your primary weapon, second attachment on your secondary weapon. Overkill, no, danger close. But you put those in. So if I upgrade perk 1, now I've got 2 perk slots here, so I can have 2 perks in hardline. So to get those two perks, I have to use 3 points.
Yeah.
If I want to use both those perks, I can, and it's more layers. It's not it's the same core Call of Duty, but
it's nice because you may not use tactical grenades. Say you don't really see the point of them. They've never had fun with them. So instead of having to use that slot now, you've now got an extra point. And if you want to have another perk, you can have another perk.
Yeah. Or you can totally customize the way you want to play. So you can run around with all the perks on, just a knife, or you can take all the perks off, around with this massive light machine gun with 7 attachments on it and 2 pistols and 7 grenades. You know, it's fantastic. And you also personalize your knife.
This is the exciting bit.
You know, golden knife. You know, that wins at life. It's brilliant. I'm an elite member knife, apparently. That's it. Let's the playlists, core, you know, general. Kill confirmed is back. That's the one where you're
You have to collect the enemy
you know,
dog
collect
tags.
you collect the dog tags to
Written
combine. You
up on
know,
the
that
screen.
was in the last one. You know, same old.
Another call.
Hardcore, again, same old. Combat training is interesting.
Yep.
That is a mixture of humans and bots. So basically training people up and they won't get slaughtered straight away. Which is a nice addition to people who suck, like me.
Yeah. It's good because people may find multiplayer quite intimidating. Now they can come in, they can ease into it slowly. They haven't got to be dumped in a lobby with a bunch of people who are very good at the game, maybe not very nice.
Yeah.
It gives you that kind of chance to, I mean, it's like baby steps. Use that chance to work up.
We've got party games, gun game, always good fun. One in the chamber, always good fun. Sharpshooter, my favourite one so far. Each person on the map has the same weapon, and each weapon cycles every 45 seconds. So 1 minute, everyone's be running around with shotguns. The next minute, everyone's around with a knife. And I was at one point where there was 4 of us sort of in a room, all with knives going, no one's going to attack each other. And all of a sudden, it changed, and everyone had a light machine gun. And everybody died. It's good fun, and Sticks and Stones, all these from... It's quite nice to see a return to these, because they weren't matchmaking in Modern Warfare 3. But now I get Nuketown 2025 all the time. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, we never close. Which is... It's the same, exactly the same map layout. They just re-skinned it to make it look
It's going to be the
futuristic.
home of the future, yeah.
Right, let's play a game. What do you want to play, Jonathan?
Domination's where I stand.
Domination.
I'm going to get my arse handed to me now.
Yes, you are. Let's give you a class.
Or not, we're gone.
Bye-bye. I haven't experienced many maps so far. This one looks alright. This is very like reminiscent of Modern Warfare 2. Let's give you a class. Let's give you knife only. There you go. See how good you are now.
See, we're meant to be playing properly. There are many fans out there who are going to sit there and be like, "Ooh, I'm not going to use only a knife."
You're not nearly badass enough if you're using weapons, like guns. Then you might as well use just a knife.
Oh. I thought I was going to go around the car then, with a knife in the back. Yeah. Oh.
So far, again, this is launch day. We're playing this. I have had like no issues with stability at all. Like I've managed to jump into a game perfectly every time.
It only froze on me once. I say only. I've only been playing it 4 hours, but it's probably my PlayStation.
I don't think I've seen this map before. I spent a lot of time on the. It's a cruise ship one. It's a really tight, small map. Loads of like going into the ship, over the ship, round the side of the ship. From what I can tell, I think there's 12.
Yeah.
Plus, you get Nuketown.
Yes.
So
pre-order it.
Yeah.
Can you download it?
It's a pre-order bonus.
Yeah.
You get a code on the back of the box if you pre-order it. Also a code for 2 days of Xbox Live. With your pre-order, and you can also get Nuketown 2025 if you buy the season pass. So you're doing fine with a knife, see?
No. So close.
See, you play with just a knife. Then the first guy you knife, you pick up his gun.
And
So
then
you're having all those perk slots. You just pick up the first guy's. You just pick up a gun on the floor.
that's true. I didn't think of that.
Ah, see.
See, now I have got a gun. Now I can actually shoot someone. And not look totally terrible.
So the 12 maps is It's good. It's a
And
pretty big,
there'll
comprehensive.
be more. They'll release more, won't they?
Oh
They
yeah,
always
you know
do.
the season pass we just looked up on Xbox Live. It's 4,000 Microsoft points,
That's
which
about
is
under
just
40.
it's just under 40 quid. So it's the same price as Elite was. Got no grenades, Johnny.
God damn it!
It's a stripped down class.
This just reminds me of Afghan. You know,
Yes.
Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Yeah,
See, I'm gonna take. There we go.
you take a bullet in the back of
I'm
the
gonna
face.
take- yeah, I was gonna take the flag, but not anymore. It seems.
Securing B.
Does seem they might have to do a little bit of tweaking to some of these maps because some of them do seem a little bit big for the amount of players that they've had on that you get in a game.
Yeah, I want to experience. There's now multiple teams, isn't there? It's not just 2 teams. There's going to be, I think it's 3 or more.
You can get multi-team deathmatch.
Which would be brilliant for people in a small party, isn't it? You can play
Yeah.
compact and together. Sadly,
I
I have no friends to do that.
think it's 4 on 4 on 4 on 4.
Securing A.
It's 16 players in a map,
Yeah.
Losing Bravo.
or you could do
Losing Bravo.
4 on 4 on 4, 12 players. I think that for me and a lot of people I know,
Enemy took Bravo.
it might not hit the cusp of what it was in Modern Warfare 2, because I think everybody played Modern Warfare 2 to death,
Yeah.
and I think for a lot of people that's what killed it. But you know, they're still making money. They're still going to be the biggest game of all the
Yeah.
times.
If they wanted to, they could have made a very mediocre game, and they probably would have made just about as much money.
Yeah.
But I guess they do respect their fans. People will grow wise to it, I guess.
The fight is close. Tip the scale.
Yeah, I know a lot of people who are just like, yeah, I'll rent it, or I'm not going to buy it, but it still is a good game. You know, you're reviewing it, so
Yeah.
we'll have your score up this week. Yeah,
definitely.
we're doing a single player review and a multiplayer review, a multiplayer and zombies review.
Friendly UAV
Um,
in.
but you know, I can see it getting a pretty good score.
Securing A. Our strength has prevailed.
At the moment, it's looking good. It's there to be. It's set in stone to be a very good score. Whether it's going to be a better score than most of the high-profile games that come
Yeah.
out, it's like with Call of Duty, you expect a good score, don't you? Whether it can
Yeah.
hit up that little bit high, you don't know. One thing that is new is that you now swap on domination. You now do alternative sides where it used to be you just start where you start and you run about,
Secure the
which
objective.
is, I guess, better. It gives a different, because we used to call it spawn trapping back in the day when I used to play after school.
Oh man, you nerd.
Yeah, I know. I'm not as good as I used to be.
It's alright, just keep playing with my gamer tag, keep racking me up experience, it's fine with me.
Enemy has Bravo.
Whatever like that.
You're my in-house Call of Duty monkey.
UAV on standby. Securing B.
And you get points for everything now.
Yeah, you do. One major issue I have with the game, really, really big problem, is that when you level up, there's no dun 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 dun
Yes.
noise. That's gone. It really upset me. The first time I leveled up, I was like, I'm gonna get the yes. What is this noise? This is not the. That was the most satisfying
That
noise
was such.
ever.
Everybody knew what that was like. So
Yeah.
it was so popular. I used to know people who had it as their ringtone.
Yeah.
So they get a text come through and it would go.
Dun, 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 dun.
It's little things, Treyarch. Little things.
Hostile hunter-killer drone inbound.
We can't punish them too much for not doing that
Losing
though.
B.
Oh.
I know.
Yeah, we watched the kill cam here. What was it? Some sort of futuristic predator drone. Predator drone.
Losing Bravo.
I know. I think we can knock off like 3 points for not having the level up noise in the game.
3 points.
Losing B.
It's a 2 out of 10 best game ever. Hardreset.co.uk. Boom.
Check us out.
UAV
Facebook,
inbound.
Twitter, MySpace,
Losing
Reddit.
Alpha.
We haven't got MySpace, have we? That was a lie.
We haven't got a MySpace now.
Hostile hunter-killer
Oh, it's
drone
just
inbound.
Nobody has a MySpace anymore.
Hostile Care package
We're not even on Google Plus.
We're slacking.
hostile care package inbound.
We'll get around to that. As the community manager, I should really be on that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Losing Bravo.
Are you winning? You're winning.
I'm
You're
not
200
winning. My team is
your
winning.
team is winning. 200 points to win.
Oh, I should have seen that one coming. Let's check out some more guns. Good. Good. Fancy
Hostile
shotgun.
UAV above.
So you have a lot of submachine guns.
I quite like the submachine guns in this game. In the
Yeah,
previous
they're-
games, they felt really underpowered, but now
I
they
felt
are
with
feeling
all
quite
of
good.
Black Ops, the original, is that everything, it felt like you were firing a potato gun. Sometimes there was hit markers, nothing.
Yeah,
So that's pretty good. I've got the double attachment.
quite meaty sounds as well.
Yeah, it's back to Modern Warfare 2. I hate to keep going back to it, but that was a very, very good multiplayer.
I think that was the pinnacle of the series. I'm not sure if this one will outdo it.
So I've still got people who play Modern Warfare 2, but nobody plays Modern Warfare 3, even though it's a newer game.
Yeah. And I was weird. I still went back and played Modern Warfare 1,
Ooh.
but that game was amazing on every level.
Losing B.
Absolutely adored it. Not a huge fan of World at War.
Loads of people liked World of War. I didn't. I like a little bit of modernicity. That's supposed to be the word.
It was the zombies mode, really, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We'll get to zombies in a minute because they've changed zombies as well. It's the overall theme I've known from playing this in the last few hours is that it's the Call of Duty everyone lives, but with enough
Losing A.
formula changes to keep it fresh.
Yeah.
5 out of
You
5.
can't
High
change it
rated
too
independent
much because
game.
then it wouldn't be the game that everybody loves. It's popular
Exactly,
for a
yeah.
reason.
Yeah.
Friendly UAV inbound.
If it felt any different, it wouldn't be the same game, and then no people would not buy it. You could have knifed him.
I was going to teabag him. I thought it'd be a little bit inappropriate.
Can't teabag on the internet, Jonathan.
I don't even know what teabagging is. I don't know why it's called teabagging or.
I'll explain to you when you're older.
Be advised. Hostile hunter-killer drone inbound. Securing A. Friendly
Right,
line.
hurry up and kill some dudes, and we can get
I'm
on with, we can
so
get on with some
close to
zombies.
my kill streak. It's you see it in the corner on the right.
Securing B.
It says the new points thing going down.
Score streaks.
There we go.
You got
I've
it.
now got a UAV, and I'm going to have to try and transfer from my PlayStation controller to my Xbox, and I think it's that one. Nope. Is it? That's something.
Up, down.
Up, down. Oh, I have a cap. Do I? No.
Care package
Hunter killer.
inbound.
Up. Boy trick. There you go. Hunter killer. You sent out a hunter killer,
Oh.
and the timer's end.
Deployed.
See? I got there eventually.
Right. We crackle with some zombies.
Some zombies. Yeah, I haven't been anywhere near that yet.
Neither have I.
Exciting.
It's been an interesting experience for everyone involved.
It's all fresh. It's all fresh.
You will be rewarded for your loyalty.
At least we won.
Oh, didn't do too badly. I did die 14 times, only third down.
Oh, we level up as well.
I've got a sentry gun. Beautiful. And they brought back the
Yeah.
accolades. They called
Yeah.
accolades in this game, or medals.
Aye.
Or leave the lobby.
Huge amount of options, you know. Leave lobby. Play some zombies.
Zombies. I think there might be an intro or something. Wouldn't surprise me.
Probably. I say I've yet to load this up.
We go on Xbox Live.
Let's play Xbox Live, yeah.
I can't play it on your own. Apparently. It's got the old music back though. It's one thing I noticed.
I didn't really play much on World of War, and I didn't really play too much on Black Ops 1 either.
I got really into the story. I went on YouTube and I looked up all the videos and like how it all works because there's the Nova gas and making the zombie experiments. It's a little bit freaky and sinister, but in the end I just wanted to kill things, and I don't care about the story. I just want to see how many rounds I get up and see where it takes me. It's not
Oh
over
no,
the
they've
time.
broken
Ah,
the server.
so try again.
We'd have to play local if not.
Sorry, accept. We've got all this stuff to read, but I don't think we've got
Blah,
time.
blah, blah,
So,
blah, accept.
Zombies.
Right, there we go.
There we
Public
go.
match. Go. Hey, here we go. Bus depot. So they only have 2 modes in this now. They have survival, which is old school zombies.
Yeah.
Try transit out.
Go on transit.
Transit is bigger maps with like different points on the map, like different buildings on the map you go between, and you have a fortified bus you use to travel between them.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, it's another layer of difference.
Yeah. There's also another one when you play alongside a different team, and you can't. I mean, you can shoot them. You can't interact with them to like disadvantage them physically, but you can do things like I think you can open doors, shut doors.
You can throw meat at them
Yeah.
to get zombies to run over to them.
Oh, zombies already.
Are these future space zombies?
Yeah, these have got blue eyes now. I'm gonna get my face eaten off, and I'm gonna have to be revived, I reckon.
So you have to give me the guided tour because, like I said, I'm not never really played.
Well, the same
too much of
again.
zombies
You've
mode.
got to keep up the barriers, and then I'm not sure you can do it this game. You used to get points from building the barriers back up. I guess it was another way of keeping safe, and then you can buy the guns off the walls. They're all blue now. Goes with the blue eyes.
It was really weird how it all came about, really, the whole zombies
Yeah.
thing in Call of Duty. Because it was like a thing just thrown into World at War with, hey look, Nazi zombies, that's probably quite funny. And then everybody absolutely loved it.
How do I get in? X.
Press square. There you go. This is a PlayStation video gamer.
Sorry. So I still don't agree with this.
So yeah, everyone just absolutely loved it in World at War, and then they made it fully featured mode in zombies in Black Ops 1. But I don't know. I'd rather.
Oh, we're moving. We're leaving them behind. Goodbye. Now we have max ammo.
I'd rather have a Spec Ops mission. Spec Ops missions.
Yeah. I don't know. I like the zombies. I have to say it is amusing. So it's fresh. You can go from the multiplayer or the campaign. You can do something different.
Yeah.
That is a very strange bus driver.
I would like to see it on its own thing,
The same
as
thing.
as its own game.
Yeah.
I think it would be quite good.
And then you think you've got the new Walking Dead game coming out, the first-person shooter.
Yeah.
It's like, is there already a game out there that would just be the same?
Yeah, but it's got Call of Duty written on
You've
it, so
got
it's going to
you've got
sell.
to question whether Call of Duty will be able to pull it off better or differently.
Yeah. I mean, if you just put out this mode as an arcade downloadable title for 1,200 Microsoft points,
Yeah.
you know, people. I think people would pick it up. You know, not.
Let's say I'm not too sure what is going on here. This is the first time I've played the transit mode. So someone's dead though. How do we get out? Go
Press it.
X.
Go up the doors and revive him.
Oh, and now I'm on fire. One thing I have noticed, there's a lot of burning and people on fire, and
Yeah, there is.
there's,
Yeah,
it's one thing I've noticed. I'm not sure if it's a message or something, but
there is a lot of burning bodies. There's a quite horrific scene at the start. I think it only plays once when you turn the game off the first time. Sets up the single player,
oh,
and it's pretty horrific.
that's what I noticed. Like with the last, I think this one, the soundtrack is at Elbow. Don't quote me on that.
Yes, that opening song
In the
was
last
Elbow.
one, it was Rolling Stones' "Sympathy for the Devil." It was all jolly and happy, and it's like, ooh,
This one is
this is
pretty
really-
impressive.
survived 3 rounds. There we go. Looks like it's the end of my.
Zombies. I think people you know what you can expect from zombies. Really, That's about it. Anything else to say on the matter, Johnny? Anything else to say about Black Ops 2?
It's
Before your review comes in, no spoilers for the review,
no
please.
spoilers for the review, but expect good things would be my word for everybody. Is that it's not another Call of Duty. It's been revamped. It's not the same. It's worth a buy. I wouldn't rent it. You wouldn't get the full experience. You think there's so many bases to cover. You could rent it and rent it out again, I guess. But yeah, everybody loves multiplayer. It's always good to play with your friends.
It's good. Right. We're going to leave you and we'll get back to killing some things. See you next time.
Bye.